but he's in.
Oh, it's showing him red.
Trying to deal with the pain that you gave to me, knowing my time was a waste makes it hard to believe that you told me that you wanted me to be there for you. 'Cause it's over, you're sorry, but I just can't explain. 'Cause I can't breathe when you're nearing me. I can't sleep till you walk away. Picked up the pieces that you took from me and you threw away. They're beat up and dirty, abandoned and lonely. You're to blame. So don't tell me that you wanted me to be there for you. 'Cause it's over and you're sorry. You are who's to blame. 'Cause I can't breathe when you're nearing me. I can't sleep till you walk away. Why do you do this to me? I can't even look at your face. The way you laugh, it makes me sick. I can't breathe when you're nearing me. I can't sleep till you walk away. Why do you do this to me? I can't even look at your face. The way you laugh, it makes me sick.
Welcome back, everybody. FSB Racing Friday night Winston Cup Series from Sweet Home, Alabama. Talladega Super Speedway. I'm your host, Sean Reap, with my partner, Mill Minter Jr. How you doing, buddy?
Fine and dandy.
Both fine
Talladega,
and dandy.
Alabama.
It's an Alabama getaway. It's super speedway time. Drafting high banks, pack racing, fear of the big one, and really anybody's race out there tonight. And that's part of the things that just make this place so exciting. Biggest track on the schedule. Bill France Sr. had the foresight, stroke of genius really, to put the finish line in the second dogleg here on the front stretch, the second short stretch there. Move that start-finish line back a good 1,000 feet or so from where it is at Daytona, and how many races, including here on FSB Friday nights, has that changed the outcome of over the years? So we've had some wild ones. In fact, one of them is still the channel thumbnail when you go, visit our main page on YouTube. That crazy finish that your pole setter, Jim Christopherson, had a couple years ago there. And we've had some first-time winners out here. Some guys with their only wins here. We've seen big ones, upsets, heartbreaks, but tonight we got about 18, 19 cars out there ready to take the green. And on the pole again, Jim Christopherson in the 40 car, and then Jason Dolfer, who's just been on fire this season, all series. And there he is again, outside front row. Jam and Jay.
Well, that's exactly what he needs, because he's P2 in the points here. And he definitely needs some bad luck for Slim Jim Gately. But Slim Jim just wants to snap into a good finish here.
Yeah, you can see that start-finish line as they exit the pits here. That's what I'm talking about, how they moved it down outside the tri-oval, unlike Daytona, and that's a unique feature of this track that's changed a lot of outcomes. Inside, second row, Dave Ellens, who, by the way, Milty's making fun of me for this, but I call it the broadcaster jinx when we make our picks, because something seems to always happen to him. But
and, if you had that kind of power, we would be rich. We'd be driving.
For the record,
oh, there it is.
The random number generator picked Dave Ellens. So Dave, it wasn't me; it was Google.
I haven't had any hate mail, on the guys that I've picked, and it hasn't worked out. Pablo Scorban, that's a nice little kitty shirt you got there.
Pablo Escobar. He's a barn cat on a farm whose channel I follow on YouTube. I liked the design of the shirt. I had to snag one.
We're rocking the Star Wars today.
Heck yeah, look at that. And he got the Wolfpack hat to go along with Dave Ellens, Wolfpack
I got
driver.
The Wolfpack hat. Guess who I'm going to pick tonight?
You're going to jinx someone else in the Wolfpack, aren't you?
Oh, I'm going to pick my bro from Fresno, California, the 31 car of Brad Otto. 1, 2, 3, 4, United States Marine Corps.
Hoorah! Yep, there he is, starting P7 on the inside row, right next to series admin Ryan Johnson. Matt Watkins, look at it, he snuck in there. He didn't do a qualifying time. Matt Watkins starting lucky 13th, so he's in the field tonight. I think we may actually have a 20-car field going here. So that should be good. Hey, Tom Jackson checking in. Danny Falcon as well in the YouTube chat there.
Danny Falcon from the Bahamas. Dude lives in Miami, and where's he going to go vacation? In the Bahamas. It's like, you're already in paradise, right?
Are you supposed to go someplace cooler when you're vacationing during the summer from Florida?
Well, Danny gets it down here, So let's look at the points breakdown.
Pretty much
Jim
Slim.
Gately with 2 races to go, 26 points ahead, but Jason Jamajay Dolfer 26 behind. Speckman 34, minus 34, and Rick Castle minus 35. Top 5, that'd be Ryan Johnson minus 58 here. So these guys need a bad day, 2 bad days out of Slim Jim to have a chance. And Slim Jim wants to cruise it on home right here. But this is Talladega, and anything can happen here, folks.
Drivers,
it's always wildcards. It's if you have to come into this late in a championship battle, you want to be in the position Slim's in, where he's already got a full race cushion in those points. He pretty much just has to start and then not, wet the bed next week, and he'll be fine. We got Francis Dittman, the Bandit, checking in the chat too.
Oh
Yeah, we
my
got
God!
we got a
8500
racers
winner
reunion.
there.
We got an FSB reunion in the chat there right now. Bandit, the Bandit
God,
Dittman
I
there is
still
also a
have
veteran of the
nightmares
booth.
losing that 8500 to him. Me and Jim Ray still talk about it.
You always
Just
forget the
whipped
ones that got away.
And it's 500 miles, man. So you gotta finish it.
Drivers,
And, we didn't.
start your
And he did.
engine.
What it's all about.
We've taken the grid. Drivers have fired their engines.
76 laps here. Anything can happen. Anyone can win this race.
2.66 miles.
That Matt Watkins sitting in the back with on a pile of seeds there right now. We'll see. Right now, what you expect and what you should do is get in line and get to that first pit stop, and that's where things go from 200 miles an hour to 55 miles an hour, and that's going to be where these guys separate themselves.
Yeah, long green flag racing runs. Yeah, that's your moneymaker right there, those pit stops. We got Derby Don McCorson in that number 49, trying to get a good view of it here. There it is from overhead.
The All-Star Shootout, the AS champion, broke my record with 5 AS wins. And that's PG, folks.
Yes, that's an acronym. Don is we call him Derby Don because he is a demolition derby driver up there in Canada. Crashes cars on purpose on racetracks. But we're looking for none of that tonight.
Seen videos of him getting dragged out, actually.
Oh, we got the FSB pace
Hard
car
legs.
ducking down pit road, but it's still a long way to the green flag. They're holding it down, 75 miles per hour, waiting for the flag man.
Want to get settled in here. Want to get yourself on that bottom line when it comes pit stop time.
Green flag in the air.
Ultimately, let's try to win a race here. That's what you want to do.
Ultimately, yeah, your orders of priority are bring the car home, preferably in first.
If you're Jam and Jay in the 63, what you want to do is win this race.
Yeah, if you're Jam and Jay, you're in a must-win
All the
situation,
pressure.
and you're in one of the best. It's one of your best chances to do it all year too. In fact, he's up there in the high line with Slim right now.
Dave Owens down low. Drafted off the 40, tried to go high to pick up the outside line. But the outside line bogged a little bit. But if the outside line has numbers, it could be faster.
Yeah, outside line's pretty good in this version of the track. This is the NRT 500 version. We've kind of settled on this as one of our favorites. Top line is strong without being overpowered. Car doesn't move around too much. Now Jay has fused himself to the bumper of that 115. He wants to go places with Dave.
Yeah, the 115 got a little jiggy there, and long way to go here. Patience. Dave Drender in that 51, he's another guy that can pull this off here. Pull over the back of the 40.
Yeah, I ran this on Tuesday night in the chicken run, and the car is extremely stable through 1 and 2. And it bounces around, and it bounces around quite a bit in turns 3 and 4.
me and Brad talked when I, tiled his splash because he lives here in town with me. Uh, really feels like, speedway racing with the wheel he has. He's got it dialed in. He's still working on some of the other stuff to try to get it lined up. But this is his specialty. Let's see what that 31 can do leading that outside line.
He's there trying to pull his teammate up to the front.
See me wearing the Wolfpack hat tonight, given to me by Brad himself. Come on, Brett. Kirby Dawn down there with that beat up. Look at that thing. The thing's been through the recycler there. Got the rust bucket on the front. Great paint.
Great
Kirby
speed
Dawn,
shot there off turn 2.
Why has he won 5 All-Star shootouts? That's at the Coca-Cola Speedway. He is a high-speed gambler, and he's got great current control at 100 miles an hour.
Good to see Jim Ray tuning in, the FSB founder. That top line's gotten itself all disheveled and disorganized, and they're starting to move backwards now.
No worries, everybody's, heroism is for the end of the race.
Yeah.
But, you just want to stay in the group.
Yeah, as you noted earlier, making it to that first stop is crucial. More crucial than making any positions up on this first run. You see what I'm talking about here as we go through 3 and 4. Look how these cars are moving around. They don't do that as much in turn 1 and 2.
4 wide, 3 wide, 3 wide, 2 wide. Castle takes that lead on the outside line there. Oh, we got somebody spinning there.
Chris Beckman's around, and I don't think he hit anything. I think he might be okay. His pace car will roll.
That's some Joey Chitwood stuff there. At 200 miles an hour. Caution is out. What do you do?
Pit. 6 laps in, 2 tires and fuel. Or even no tires and fuel.
2 tires. Yeah, tires are not an issue.
Nah.
I'd say no
yeah.
tires. Yeah.
I changed maximum of 2 on a pit stop, and yeah, and that's only if I'm taking. Well, there's what happened to Chris. As we noted, he's going to be taking 4, of course. He's the back anyway, and he went for a slide, killed all 4 tires.
Yeah.
But yeah, tire wear is such here that if I'm not taking a full can of fuel, the full 11 gallons out of a can, then I will not bother with even 2 tires. If I'm taking the full 2 cans, I still take 2 tires, just in case. Just in case there's a problem. The tires go a little slow. You don't want that making your stop longer. You only want to be there as long as it takes to pack the fuel in the cell.
Beckman off a great win last week. Looks like no harm, no foul, no blood.
Yeah, his car should be just fine. No damage should have been done in that little spin there. And it's just pretty lucky. I mean, because you get aerodynamic damage here, and it can be a long night. This track is all about aero. It's all about drafting.
Wow, look at that save. T.G. Reese, the veteran in the 53, ding, Skull Bandit car. Definitely didn't want to do that, but they made contact. And not sure if the 41 came up there or what.
This is the situation, and it might be what he's doing. Did Jay stay out to try and lead a lap? No, he did not. You know what? If I was in Jay's position, I might have done that. I might have stayed out to try and snag myself what I call a Dave Marcus point. Yeah, Dave Marcus,
Wow,
a great independent
save.
driver.
What different
Oh no,
ways?
now Chris has turned on pit road. And he backs into
Oh.
Slim. Oh.
That was a great freaking save there, though, from the 41. But everyone, the 53, I'd have to. That's one on me. We don't.
Yeah, we're not making
We're
the
just
call up here, but
broadcasters. I'm a driver. I'm thinking, yeah, I got into him.
yeah, poor Chris got turned into a punching bag on pit road too. But again, he was already at the back and he was already taking 4 tires. So, as I was saying, just 8 laps into this race, if I was just like Donald Ritchie's done here, he stayed out when everybody pitted and he's going to get a lap led. I think if I was Jay and I wanted to try and rack up points, you might have tried and get that lap led early, get that out of the way, and then worry about strategy to try and win it later.
Well, maybe you should just stay out and see what happens.
Well, he didn't this time. Can't stay out the 6 laps at. Remember, we run 2x, 2 times fuel consumption here. So that's like having run 12 laps. Or now we're at 8 laps, but it's like having run 16 laps. That much fuel is a huge difference, and then you'd be pitting off sequence with the pack. So you get one shot at that, and one shot only, basically.
Or you just roll the dice and hope for another caution.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you get another caution, I'd say before halfway, he should probably consider doing that if he hasn't led by that point. After halfway, you want to keep your track position on any cautions that come out.
Slim Jim got his eye on Dulfer. He knows Dulfer is B2 in the points there. He's just chilling.
If they finish,
this situation where you wind down the season, you want to just pace with those guys that can challenge you if you have a bad day.
If they finish just like this, then just like they are right now, nose to tail, with Slim Jim right behind them, that's it. That's the clincher right there.
Knows that.
Yeah.
I mean, finish it now. Let's cruise in with a Slim Jim. Step yourself into a Slim Jim. Long way to go.
Lights are still on the FSB pace car. There's a long caution period here.
Plus,
Don't
by
think
the way,
anything. Because Derby's a lap down.
Slim Jim, he a racer. He wants to win this race.
Yeah, that's why we're under caution so long. Derby somehow lost a lap in there. Oh, he got disconnected early in the race, so he should actually. He got disconnected under caution. That's why he only lost one. So hopefully
we see some
he can get the lucky dog.
There. Yeah, looking at the chat here, what's up? Built the Wookiee, yeah, that's me. Danny Falcon talk about the ECR team back in the day with Rick Johnson and Danny Falcon and a whole host of other super speedway aces. Danny Falcon's a road racing ace now, but made him get on a few times. No practice, he can still run. on these ovals.
All right, lights are off now on the Pontiac Firebird FSV Racing pace car. Looks like Derby will take the lucky dog this time, as he has dropped to the rear of the field. You get the watch on 50-inch screen. How about that? Derby, yeah, Bandit's living it up.
Look, Bandit, much like Brad Otto, you know your strengths when you're a racer, and it's a great oval driver and Indy 500 winner, and Brad Otto's pulls Daytona 500 win. Just like John the Dog Palmer, drivers you wouldn't see win in some other disciplines, but there are, specialists and guys that just have a knack for that. So we'll see how the 31 does that.
Yeah, I mean it's not a lesser.
Right there, man. No, it's not, man. Fortunately, I was pretty good at these kind of races, and I had no idea that would be that way, but it evolved into that, and it's definitely a serious discipline. A type of driving that you can't mimic, and how you work the steering wheel, the brakes, pit stops, apexes at speed. Some people have a knack for that.
Speaking of apexes, there's the apex predator of these super speedway races, and Jeff Hale, the outside that 29 car, is on the move. He wants the lead, and Dave Jandry seems determined to push him there.
Guys that want to move up here. Pops Markson, the 14 car has run very well. Nick Walters and Donald Ritchie, definitely. This is a strength for him too here in that STP car. Dave Owens back there. I'm not sure what happened.
Well, he came in. He topped off on the second time through.
Okay. 41 car, no harm, no foul, no blood. 53, that was just a left tap. There should be no damage to these cars, so it's on like Donkey Kong now. Derby Dawn to the back here, but got his lap back here. Let's see how he moves up. This is a guy I had race against, man. He really good, man. Long way
right
to go.
On board with Brad Otto in that Wolfpack Racing Monte Carlo. As he's right behind Rick Castle.
The Wolfpack.
He wants to go to the outside there, following Pops to the high side behind Ryan Johnson. You see that car washing all over the track on entry there for Pops. Yeah, we were finding the same thing in the chicken run. It really washes out going in there. But it's super, rock steady through 1 and 2.
Well, the thing about at this speed, what you want is knowledge, consistency. At least, oh boy, Ryan Johnson.
The hill, Ryan Johnson. Check out Mr. Where Did He Come From in front of Ryan. And the 15 of Matt Watkins trying to push Slim to the front. Yeah, Checkered Flag Racing leading both of these lines too, with Jeff Hale up front in the lead and DJ Sorrentino pulling Slim Jim along the top side. And looks like Hale wants to join his teammates. Oh, Slim got into
big
The
wreck.
86, big wreck here. Oh, it's the dreaded big one.
Otto gets into the side of the wall there. Not sure how much damage he got. He went as wide as he could.
Said it early on, you're always worried about the big one looming here.
Well, these guys are pros. They're decent and patient, but
But again, with the way these cars move around off of 3 and 4,
exactly, we're
So,
seeing that they're
you
really
see,
struggling with the handling.
I think that was the source of the problem there. It looked like DJ kind of washed out, and that caused the rapid closing there from Slim. Not as many cars caught in this as I thought initially, but still pretty hard hits there certainly for Rick Castle. That 124, you see Christopherson is around. Let's take a look here. Different angle. Oh, there was more to it than that. Haha. Look at this, the plot thickens. I initially, live, thought that Slim got into the back of DJ, but look, here's a tap from the 15, then he goes up into DJ. And that was the source of the commotion there.
Yeah, I'm looking at my live replay.
Yep, just a little bump from Matt Watkins into Slim, sends DJ sideways.
No, I'm not seeing that. From my view, I'm not seeing contact with the 23 and the 15.
I'm seeing it pretty clear on mine.
Huh. Definitely seeing the 23 get into the 86. And then into the 40. Huh.
Right on board with Matt Watkins.
Show me that again. Sorry, I missed that. Say that again.
Oh, just look at it on YouTube. Use the delay to your advantage. They're right on board
Yeah,
here,
I'm not
Rick
seeing
Castle.
the 15 get into 23.
Oh, there was definite contact there. And you can hear Matt was out of the throttle too, right before the bump.
Here we go, roof cam.
You're on board again with Matt.
Right there. There's a bump.
Yeah, that's just on the backstretch.
That's a bump right there. Give him a bump. To the corner. Ah, that's a bump right there. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, absolutely.
So it may have been a chain reaction with DJ letting off the corner, but
Yeah, exactly. He was.
either way.
He didn't. You know, Matt knows not to give him a bump in the center of the corner there.
Oh no.
On purpose.
Look, I wait. T. Roy in the chat too. Again, the FSB
T-Roy!
reunion continues.
Yeah, his brother too. Definitely been hanging out lately. You know, so. As we hung out back in the day.
Dave Ellens is your new leader here through all the pit stops going on during this caution.
You know, action, reaction. problems, opportunities. That's why these races, you never know who can win, you know.
Heck yeah, reunion race. I'd love to see you guys back out there again. Francis Ditton says we need a
his
reunion
brother.
race.
Yeah, been hanging out with his brother Mark there too a little bit. When I have time, I have no time, you know.
Time? What is this time you speak of?
It's work, eat, sleep, brother. Work, eat, sleep, and pay bills. Ellen's down low.
He's going to
and
top off
down
again.
the pit road.
Interesting. And Jeff Hale's doing the same.
Yeah.
TG Reese, DJ Sorrentino.
What are they looking at the numbers here?
Well, this is here we are about to start lap 18, and that is basically what you get on a fuel run here.
On the fuel run, yeah.
So this will pretty much set them back to square one where they were for the start of the race.
That does give them an advantage to the cars that have stayed out, right?
Yeah. So this way, if you pit with everyone else, then you have just those couple gallons of fuel in there, maybe get a faster stop. I'm trying to see what we got left to go here. Lap 18 of 76. What is that to go?
Straight up 18.
Yeah, 58.
Car we haven't talked about is
Hmm.
Cordier. He's right up there in the business now.
All right, we take this
He's
restart.
live here in the Lowe's car.
Yeah, we're gonna take this restart on lap 19.
He's
I
an
think-
excellent speedway driver too. So that's great. We haven't even talked about yet. They're 14 moving up. The guy's trying to get some business here. That's you know, Talladega. Slim Jim still, you know, he's counting his lucky stars here. He's like, you know,
Yeah, he could have been
wants
easily.
to end it now. You know, it could have been ended now, at least, and to put him in the weeds and made it a little bit harder to win this championship. But right now,
Pace
he's
car's off.
yelling like a villain.
All right, so I did the math. The guys who topped off, if they can go 19 laps a run from here on out, and it stays green the whole way, they can make it on 2 stops. Everyone else is going to have to save a bit more to do that. And we're back to green with Matt Watkins in the lead, Jam & J Dulford second, Ryan Johnson third, Dave Jandry fourth, and the aforementioned Keith Cordier, fellow New Jersey resident, sitting there in P5.
Are you from Jersey? I'm from Jersey. I know you.
Yeah.
That's Saturday Night Live, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, and where was Saturday Night Live hosted again?
New York.
I'm sorry, they're live from where?
New York.
Yeah. Yeah, they got a chip on their shoulder about us.
Well, I see that. You know, I'm sure Ken Soska would agree with that. My teammate for definitely former New Jersey grown and raised. So Jandry just always, whenever you see the 51 cars show up, he's always in that first picture. He's always on the lead camera. He's always there. I don't care what kind of track it is.
BJ Soren.
short track. That 51 car is there. Yeah. Courtier
Did you-
looks good. The car looks like it's really turning well. And that is especially important when you're following.
DJ Sorrentino having trouble getting up to speed here. I don't know if he just lost the draft or if the car is just not up to the task, but he is falling back fast. Not sure what kind of damage he may have taken in that incident.
This is typical now after a couple of cautions. Everybody gets low line. Then you start to see who's going to want to pull out. The back cars there showing themselves, waiting right now. These guys aren't ready. It's early. Brian Johnson gets a little jiggy there. Dude, when you're in front and you're rolling, you know, some of the wins I've had when I've had the great Jim Ray behind me and his teammates, and you got nothing but sight. But when you're back in that pack, you can't see nothing except the deck lid of the dude in front of you. You can't see anything. You have to feel it. It's very stressful. In my career, this is the most stressful racing that I've experienced.
Oh yeah, it's white knuckle all the way, especially if you're trying to like lead a high line charge or something.
Your sensory perception of what you can see. Let's do some in-car. Let's go with the 25 Keith Courtier.
Get there in just a sec. I'm trying to figure out what happened to DJ on this start. Not entirely sure. His car seemed to be okay. He just lost the draft somehow.
This is what you see right here. That deck lid is the 51, and these vultures all around you, working you. Slim Jim getting the 51 gets a little jiggy there. It seems like the 51's injury is a little tight following, and that's because following, your reaction time is not the same as when you're out in the lead. And you can see those apex. You see that yellow line down low. You get, plus you got the arrow, dude. The cars, even though it's a sim game, cars drive differently than they do when you're driving by yourself. Very well made 30-year-old game, dude. Damn, it's not a game. You see it outside there, still in car. And the 59 there, you're side drafting. It's just side drafting a little bit. Trying to get a little pickup.
Whoops, camera 2 wasn't live. There we go. Now we're looking at the same thing.
Now you get that push on that bottom line. Watkins defending that line down low. You're down low. You don't want to have any indication that you're going to give that up. A little loose there, and look how these cars are moving around. When we watch them on TV1 or TV2, or they just look like they're driving around. These guys are battling these cars. Again, into the corner.
Oh, the checkered flag guys just went really high. I think they were trying to drop back and save, maybe.
Well, we're still right in that fuel window, like you said. That's intense stuff there from the in-car. When you watch them, and they're, driving around, they look pretty stable. These things are weaving and bobbing and driving and joking. Every corner, you're like so gritting your teeth, and am I going to make that apex? Am I going to handle this? And then as you start to go through the corner, you're like, yeah, I got it. But every lap is the same way. It's never cut and dried. Portier P3 here. This guy's a veteran of many leagues and really a really good shot for him. Get a win on Friday night.
Teammate of our series sponsor, Bill Farmer and Farmer Brothers Contracting. Part of the Outsiders racing team.
Like we said, I mean, you just saw the in-car. Did that not intrigue you? I mean,
yeah, think it looks easy?
Get your senses going as to how these guys just look like they're on a Sunday drive at 192 miles an hour. They're not. That thing's weaving, jiving, jucking. Every time you got to make those corners and you're following, all you see is the back. You got to do it by feel. You got to see that yellow line and know, time it out in your brain. Tick, 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 tick. Okay, I got to turn the wheel.
And if you run open setups, some of the fastest setups are not so much you got to turn it, so much as you got to stop going straight. Some of them are designed with such a pull to the left that you're actually laying the wheel over on the straightaways, and unwinding it for the turns.
Outside guys trying to work a little bit, but they also know they got get pit business done here eventually.
See, the checkered flag guys have moved back down. Or at least they're working on it. I see Jeff Hill there. He had to back out of bumping Brad because Brad was not squared up. He was kind of in between the two lanes. You do not want to hit someone in that left rear corner. That is surefire way to send him spinning, and Jeff knows that as well as anybody out there. He's a super speedway ace.
Up to P5. STP, the racer's edge. Honestly, we see just another guy that this is really his thing, and he is on it. Trying to work the 124, but he just, it's so hard to make him move. Can't really dive down and make a move on it, dude. You gotta pick a lane, either stay in your lane, stay in your lane, bro, or pick another lane. Here comes the 29 inviting other cars to come out. But we're getting, into a run here. The thing is, do you want to pit early? Want to pit late? How far can you actually go? How far is the leaders going to push this? And then, can you make it one more lap? In the history of running this, and my history anyway, and racing against the great ECR team back in the days, somebody just blowed up. That's Pops Margerson just exploded down the straightaway.
No, it's not. It's not. It's Brad Otto, 31.
No way.
Our first jinx strikes.
The Fresno Motors there, the Wolfpack. I'm wearing the Wolfpack hat tonight, and you gotta be kidding me. That thing exploded. And now you got to pit. Fuel 2 tires here. Thing is, you want to set yourself up so you want that last stop you want to make, you want inside tires. They're faster.
Yep, makes the gravity pour the fuel in a little faster.
But with this amount of run, I think you want 2 tires. But if you already got rights, you know, where are your tires at? You're in the back, you get 4.
This did not quite make it to the...
Then you go none. Maybe you go none the whole rest of the race. Maybe you go none now, you know.
I don't think I'd want that.
Down pit road, Matt Watkins in the slush puppy. One of the best I ever saw. Okay, we got somebody online here.
That sucks.
Oh,
Bradley,
Brad.
dude. You got Brad Otto.
It's Milt's fault.
Dude, man. I'm wearing the Wolfpack hat.
Did you choose
watching
me,
you,
dude?
and you blowed up, dude. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it says I blew a piston, so I'm just gonna have to get on the car chiefs.
Well, you should have got paid for that at least.
Oh, somebody's gonna pay for it.
We
No,
can-
it was just getting good.
We got to...
No, man. Yeah, I mean, this is your thing, man. Sucks, brother.
Hey, Pony Express has a secret dumping ground for transmission and engine specialists. It's getting kind of full, but we can let you use it.
I'd appreciate that with all the crap.
Yeah, that is a rough break, man.
Well,
You were
Marine,
running good out there. Your teammates looking good out there.
Marine, you've been here forever, and you've been, you know, just a wonderful member in this league. And man, I was really rooting for you, but I know you'll suit up and show up for the next one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think we might have an end of longest line penalty for the... Oh, no, he's... Huh? Is 15 falling back?
Well, I'm gonna go spot for my buddy. You guys have a good night. Thanks, and I'll see you on the other side.
All right, tough break there, Brad. Thanks for
Brad.
checking in, and yeah, bring Dave home safe.
Copy that. Good night, all.
See you, buddy. There is not a nicer guy that you would ever meet
Absolutely.
as that dude. Teammate, friend, lives in town where I live, and wonderful guy. But, you know, stuff happens.
All right, now we play the fuel game once again.
It's a good stop for me to take a Budweiser break, sponsored by Budweiser, the king of beers.
And from spun out to the lead, we got Chris Beckman on point right now, 41. Sponsor on that again. The Ozark Highlands Trail Association. The good-looking paint there. One of the painters, several painters we got here at the league, does up some of the cars for the other guys, as well as himself, of course. Got one of mine behind him there, Nick Walters in the 14 Twizzlers car. 14 in the 41, that's nice symmetry. Lights still on the pace car, and we're about to start lap 36. I think you're going to see a lot of guys topping off here and trying to, once again, make this on fuel if it goes green the rest of the way. I think you could do it on one stop from here if you top off on this lap. Might require just a little more fuel savings while they're rolling, but I think it can be done. That's going to be a topic of discussion over in the checkered flag racing pits, knowing what's on the line for Slim. We see cars indicating, pulling off to the left, showing early that they might be coming in, and I see several takers, and Slim is not among them. It appears to just be Chris Beckman and Nick Walters from the lead, bringing 59 of Ryan Johnson with them. Jason Dolfer, your other points competitor there. Christopherson, Sorrentino, T.G. Reese. But otherwise, most of your leaders staying out. I think I'd want that extra gallon or two of fuel right now, but that's just me. Looks like... Okay, I thought Jay had to back up a little bit, but he's just burning the tires coming out. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, folks.
I'm back too. All right, here we go.
Alright, so we are...
Modern technology, go figure.
Yeah. Alright.
So we got to grab the pieces up here. Let's go.
Dave Jandry in the lead. Jim Christopherson seems to be in danger of going a lap down here. What happened while I was away?
Well, you know, we have a gaggle of differences here. Jandry in the lead, getting by Matt Watkins. Hill P3 and Rick Hassel P4.
Actually, a bunch of cars have lost. So
P5.
Nick. So, am I coming through? Yeah, I am. Nick Walters and 41 of Chris Beckman. They're back too. Bunch of cars that were fast are in danger of going a lap down here. Something must have happened to them while I was waiting for my my cable modem to reboot.
Yeah, can you call me on Skype, please?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that in just a sec.
Okay, 10-4. So we have to reload all this high-tech stuff, which Sean does all of course.
Yeah, I have
I'm
to.
a driver, you know. Sometimes. It's been like 8 months, actually. Here we go. Phone call from Sean.
There we go. I just had to get camera 2 back up there to do that, because if I click away from camera 1, that freezes.
Yeah, here we go. Good thing
Yeah,
that
boy.
didn't happen at the end, but you never know. And, you know, I mean, Jim Ray's watching right now. Man, when we used to, like, try to do this in its infancy state, how many times did it fail, you know? It's amazing that all the marbles can be lined up to do this, and Jolt car in the front there. He do. Big time do. Dave Jandry, he's like P1 here.
Well, the good news is, since my computer didn't fully shut off, it just blipped. I didn't lose the standings ticker information, which sometimes gets messed up by those, so that's the bright side.
Whoa, boy, Jeff Hale gets a little bit jiggy, and Rick Castle definitely, saw it coming there. Wasn't too much of a rhythm problem there where he had to get out of it, but that's going to get your sticker to pecker a little bit.
I'm still curious, Milty, do you have any idea what happened to these guys that fell back on the restart?
No,
Fast?
trying to grab my butt with two hands there, so.
Okay.
What was happening to you, and well.
Because those were fast cars. Those were fast cars that just came in the top off, and now they're back there with DJ. Very, very peculiar. Guess we'll find out after the race. Meanwhile, Dave Jandry in control here. 51 leading the 15 with Jeff Hale pushing them in third.
Maybe we can get some, in-car reporting from some of these guys.
Yeah, Chris hasn't taken the chance to pop in the booth tonight like he sometimes does.
DJ Reese. Skull Bennett car. What a veteran. This guy's been around as long as I have. Definitely. Still fighting the fight, man. Yeah, this group of Sorrentino, Walters, and Beckman way in the back. But take a step here and take a look and see what happened here.
They perhaps on an extreme fuel saving strategy? Because I was speculating before I got dropped that that they could go on one stop if they conserved a lot of fuel on this restart. I'll just go on board one and listen for clutching. Right on board with Chris Beckman and listen as I go into the corners.
Yeah, Beckman was way behind this pack. Then pick them up later.
Yeah, I don't hear any clutching.
Okay, we'll go back to the restart.
I can't.
Well, I'm looking at it right now. Beckman P14. Oh, he got something happened there. He got nailed or he spun the tires or something. In the back there. I don't know if Nick Walters got into him or if he spun the tires, but he went way to the back on the restart at lap 37.
Weird. Well, he's got to hold on and hope for a
I think
caution
he got
at this
hit
point.
there, yeah. So these guys, I think Sorrentino and Walters stayed back and waited for him to give him a draft, which was a good sportsmanship thing to do. But they're definitely in the weeds. Derby Dawn getting past and going back to B13. Got to stay
Well,
on
the Pops
this
is
group
all
right
over the
here.
place. 99 car wiggled real bad through 1 and 2 there. Gathers it back up, it slims under him down the backstretch.
Comers and goers here. I think the 59, we know what he do, Ryan Johnson. I think it's time for him to be coming forward here.
He was among those that topped. Oh, pit road action here. Pit stops here. I was gonna say, oh my goodness, he almost got together with Slim coming in there. Boy, I cut to his in-car just in time for that. That was some good coverage. And unfortunately, all the pit boxes aren't going to show because I got disconnected. The only one to see is mine. Well, there
But
they
what
are
is
coming
this
in.
group going to do now? How many more laps are going to go? You want to pit with friends, especially teammates. But you
These
make
are
new
teammates all
friends,
together
really
here.
make-
That is the checkered flag team pitting together there. Slim Jim, Jeff Hale, and Ryan Johnson.
Okay, so this big pack here with Jandry out in the lead. What are they going to do?
So they restarted on lap 37. 18 after
Matt
that.
Watkins all over him, the pit master down the back stretch.
18 after that is 50,
Looking
yeah,
at
between
the
54 and
chat
56.
window, they're all pitting. Pit. Here we go.
Checkered flag's in a real good position here. They pitted a little bit earlier.
Guys down low on the 51. What a drive down pit
Oh,
road.
25's around.
Around sideways. Matt Watkins dominates that pit road top. Wow. Down left side tires. This is what you want at the end of the race. If this is going to be your last stop, you want left sides. It's quicker.
Yeah, because if they're going to make another stop, but it's going to be fuel only.
And that's what Matt's going to do. And he comes out and blows away everybody. Matt Watkins with the unbelievable ultimate pit stop right there.
But here comes the checkered
That's
flag,
why
guys.
he's a goat, dude. Telling you.
Okay, so here comes checkered flag at speed.
Beautiful. He took it down low. Everybody else had to go around him. Unbelievable. But the thing is, they did not lose the draft. They all executed. And now they're going to try to execute the 15 car here. Rick Castle says, "What's up?"
There you go. Got 2 3-car packs. Should condense into one. Real danger of losing the draft, though, is behind them. That's your Google random number generator pick, Dave Ellens, in the 115, and he's got Pops barely hanging on to his draft.
Whoa.
Here comes Jason Dolfer out of the pit. Jason got that lap led. Jason will tack on to the end of this lead pack. Maybe. Looks like Dave Ellens is going to be his best friend. Slipping in there to bridge the gap. These guys need to really work together. Pops needs to tuck in behind Dulfer if he wants to have any hope of hanging on to this draft. Can't be swinging up high like that. Stoffson rolls out of the pits and we'll go a lap down.
FL at 59. These guys smoked him on those pit stops.
Yeah, they took those just a couple extra gallons of fuel less. And then stuck together 3 cars. You know, working bumper to bumper like that. Got it done. All right, Dave Ellens has latched onto the tail of this pack and brought Jason Dulfer with him.
Andrew's
Damage
got to be
still in the
sitting
hope.
there. You got to be kidding me. I was leading this race, and now I'm P6, P5, P6.
That's how fast the fortunes can swing here at Talladega, Daytona, any super speedway. Again, these guys are all going to have to pit probably a half a can or a splash.
Up front. FL. When this dude is on it, on super speedways, multiple champion. Good night. He good. He's great. Long way to go. They're all sorted out now. They're like, okay, yeah. Now we're going to think about who's going to make a move here. Because you know what's going to happen. 18 laps to go. Not yet. Can they make it on fuel?
They most definitely cannot. That's what I'm saying. They're going to need either a half can or a splash.
That's what I'm saying too.
Yeah, there's going to be one last pit stop for fuel only. Tires they've got, or the tires they've got from here on out.
Caution changes everything here.
Caution could change everything, but again, you don't want to give up that track position taking tires and everybody else is just taking fuel, even under caution.
I mean, caution, they fuel, you get twice as much, or maybe 3-4 times as much fuel under caution as you do. Then you might be able to make it.
I think Jay might be in the best position for that if that happens. Oh man, Matt
Whoa,
Watkins down
low there.
down to the apron, but he's okay.
Double yellow line there. You can't
Can't pass
improve
down
your
there,
position, but
he
did
didn't.
not. So that should be no harm, no foul. You're taking the deep breath here. You're focusing. But we got to pit one more time. Who do we want to pit with? This is the lead group right here.
9 cars. In a line. Just trying to get there to that final stop. So much can be gained, so much can be lost in the pits here. And ooh, Rick Castle goes up the hill and back down.
We see
Not sure what that was
Watkins
about.
make an extraordinary pit stop, and he still ended up, P3.
Ended up P3 because again these 3 checkered flag cars worked so well together. They took those just a couple extra gallons less on that stop.
Exactly. That's teamwork right there. Castle way up high.
Yeah, he's been out of shape for a couple laps now. On 124, going up and down the hill.
Well,
I wonder if maybe
in my
he's just
experience, driving, a lot of times when you're following somebody late in the race, it's hard to hit those apexes. If you're just a one beat, like 1001 or a half of 1001.
And here comes checkered flag.
Half, you
Ooh, they almost
turn
got together.
in too late, and the car gets tight. Then you tell yourself, all right, next time I'm not going to do that.
But here we go with 13 to go. Checkered flag racing hits pit road. They're in their window, I guess, to take just the amount of fuel they wanted. You see that neither side of those cars is going up. No tires.
The
Hale
ECR
away.
gang back in
Johnson
the day,
away.
Danny Falcon, Rick Johnson.
And
They used to
Slim
do
Jim.
that. Matt Watkins is purposely falling back here. So he's planning on boxing this lap, I think,
Not this one.
or the next.
I'm not sure what he's playing out there. He can't make it, that's for sure.
Well, he knows that, so he wants a free line into pit road and smoke these guys. Should have put a show on here. We should stick with that 15 car because it's about to get. It's either checkers or wreckers. That's all this dude knows.
Yeah, maybe he just wants to save a couple laps, a couple gallons of fuel, try and make his stop shorter. I don't know. We'll find out soon what the 15's playing at here.
Well, going back is saving fuel.
Because leading's. I think that might be what it was. He just did not want to lead, and when the checkered flag team pitted, he became the de facto leader.
I think you're right. Man, if I was as smart as you, I'd be somebody,
And if I was as smart as Matkins, man, because that guy is always thinking he's got every inch of every track and every ounce of fuel consumption memorized.
You gotta drive and think, you gotta be Roger Penske and Mark Donahue, or of course that dates me, Of course that's who my dad got his ass whipped by over and over again, so.
I mean, that's pretty good company, because lots of people got their asses whipped by Donahue. I heard some clutching going through the tri-oval there. Some of these guys are trying to stretch it out, probably teetering between half can And half can,
9
1
to
can
go.
splash.
9 to go. Let's do something right here. Banner.
You hear that?
Island.
That's Dave Jandry who's clutching down the backstretch there.
These guys are so badass. You just Watkins looking down low,
Doesn't want it
sniffing
though.
and thinking, who am I going to pit with? Which should I pit?
Now with these guys clutching, that's actually helping the checkered flag guys.
Or maybe
Because what that does changes the relative lap times. Okay, so let's see. Last lap, Rick Castle, your leader, ran a 50.665. And Jeff Hale ran a 49.884. So checkered flag is wide open. And this other pack is slower by almost a second, trying to save fuel. And it's we'll see how that plays out.
124 could be saving fuel here.
He can't be, but the group he's with is saving fuel, and that's affecting his lap time.
Last lap 51, 141. Last lap 49. So they're definitely trying to save fuel.
Yeah, this time they were almost 2 seconds slower than
Tires
the.
are not an issue. Speed performance is not an issue with tires. They're giving them a gap here too.
Yeah,
These guys are really trying to snooker the 124. What does he do?
I think.
Do you just drive it out?
Is he pitting? No.
You can't make it, right? I mean, coming
I
up
think,
on
yeah.
lap 70 of 76, that's 7 laps.
Nobody can make it to the finish, but I think it's just a matter of, do you take 1 can, half can, splash?
Oh, you gotta go splash here, right?
Well, that depends on when they pit. But all those 3 different settings, that's a huge amount of time in a super
18
speedway.
Divided by, half a can would be 9. So, splash would probably be 3.5 or 4 laps, right?
No, 1 can would be 9. Half a can would be 4.5.
You want to splash here. You want to find a way to get a splash, right?
Yeah, the most you want to end up having to take here is the half can for 4.5 laps of fuel.
Look, the only reason I won any of these races is because I had Jim Ray there figuring that stuff out while I was driving. You guys have to figure this out and drive. Now the 124 is backing off. I think he's thinking about
Yeah, well,
it here.
he wants these lap cars to help him.
These guys think they can make it? I mean,
No, there's just no way.
are we, smoking the pipe or what here? Coming up with 5 to go. Lap time's way down. Here comes TG Reese.
Yeah, TG currently scored 7th.
So he's getting his lap back.
Hey, now
here.
he's up. No, he's up to first now. Yeah, that was a hard charge on the outside, using the lap traffic to help him.
I tell you, I mean, these guys.
Got some pit messages coming up. 25, 43.
As a driver, this is so freaking stressful.
Yeah, you're like,
I mean,
are your strategy?
if you got teammates in your ear, it's a little bit better, because at least they set you up get your mind right of what the heck you're gonna do. But if you don't have teammates in your rear and you're not boxing this back and forth between each other, you know, that upsets you. You know?
PG Reese, your
Okay,
leader.
here we go. Here we go. Pitting this lap, Derby Dawn, the 43, the 25. But none of the leaders.
Well, that might have been pretty hot there for Derby. These guys really trying to push it all the way.
Golfer P2. This is what he needs. He's got to pull a rabbit out of his hat. Trying to win the championship. Oh! PG Reese down low. Tom Reese. PG Reese. Come on, son. Come on. Can you do it? Can you actually
No,
make
he's
it? No,
box
he's
box.
down pit road. PG
And this-
Reese out of gas.
This is
And
the
here comes the,
yeah,
the
these
leaders. PG Reese. Dude,
These guys
I'm
are all-
racing against this guy for 25 years, 20 years.
these guys are all looking for a splash.
A CCR racer and
Or half can, actually.
just a splash for the
Half can.
3 of Tom Reese. Great stop from that team. Do they have enough gas? He's going to come out front. Come on. Come on.
Jason Dolfer to the lead.
Can he make it?
Matt Watkins pitting. Or is he out of gas?
The
Matt
Wally
Watkins very
veteran,
slow coming in.
He's got to be as old.
Oh,
as
Watkins.
I am.
Watkins spun coming into the pit road.
Tom Reese and Derby Dawn goes around him.
We got 2 to go.
Derby's the
Jason
lap
Dolfer's
down.
in the lead.
Matt Watkins still, he's parked on pit road. What's going on? And Matt
Did you hear
Watkins
me
is
say very
done.
loudly that he spun coming into pit road?
Matt Watkins is into the garage. He's done.
Jason Dolfer's gonna go for it. White flag in the air.
This is exactly what he needs. Will he run out or not?
Is that the check? That was the checkered. Jason Dolfer pulls a rabbit out of his hat. Are you kidding me?
Ah! Whoa! Are you kidding me? Damn it, Jay! Still fighting for a championship.
Matt Watkins was out of fuel and retired on pit road.
How the heck did he save that much fuel?
That is such an amazing fuel saving performance. I
We're
didn't.
so worried about the other cars. We didn't think they had a chance.
Well, I did say that he was the only one who had a chance in that group because he was the last one on pit road in that
Yeah.
group. And he took the shot and nothing but net.
Slim Jim still gets a podium, which that might secure his championship right
no,
there.
it doesn't because
Okay.
yeah, he's still got to show up next week.
He still does. Dolfer puts the pressure on.
And he is out of fuel, cruising around. Look at
Yeah,
that.
who
He
gives
won
a
by
crap?
20
Yeah,
seconds.
that's unbelievable.
Oh my goodness.
What a great win. I just, gosh darn it, we're so worried about the other cars. We try to catch everything, folks.
I did say he was the only one who had the slightest outside shot
But
at it.
we caught him right now. He's just rolling through a stop there, out of gas. Who cares?
And Matt Watkins
What
out
a
of
great win.
Matt Watkins ran out of fuel after he spun there. That's why he couldn't get it going, couldn't get to his
He
pit
parks
stop.
it by the Talladega sign, and yeah, I'm out of gas.
He can't do a burnout, but that's okay.
I mean, kidding me?
Guy had a little bit of gas in his shoe, didn't he?
Oh my gosh!
He was making
Wow.
fuel out there on the track, is what I've heard from Sean Reed before.
Yeah, I've said that before. And I've usually said that about you, Ryan.
Yeah, I know, that's why-
We
yeah.
weren't even watching him
Said it
because we
before.
were worried about everybody else having to pit, and Sean was the one that said he was the one that could make it. And
Yeah, I knew that.
did.
I didn't think he could do it, but I did say he was the only one who could. And sure enough, Jammin' Jay, man.
You're a fan of NASCAR. We all watch real racing, right?
Hell yeah.
And you just watch professional sim racing executed at the highest level. I don't know how these guys do it, man. I'm a driver, man. I'm not a thinker.
I didn't
These
see
guys
who.
just thought this stuff up, man.
Well,
Unbelievable.
Checkered flag, I didn't see which order you guys finished, and I think Hale got second there. Slim, did you get third?
Yep.
Yeah,
but we
so
won.
and then Ryan fourth. Yeah, so great job there. You guys had the team strategy down. You could not have possibly counted on that incredible fuel run for Jay. But yeah, great teamwork all night from you guys. And Slim, he made it so that you have to show up next week because the point differential has been updated by Ryan, and it is 21.
Well, that's very cool. First of all, shout out to Ryan for making that. He's the one that made the call for us to do that. We really thought we had first, second, and third locked in. But Jason, I don't know how you pulled it off, but I'm a fan, dude. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
You
well
gotta
done,
love it.
Sir.
Well,
yeah,
dude, walk us through the process of being a driver and also trying to manage your fuel window and thinking what you could get done here. How did you save that fuel?
I just kept my eye on the fuel the whole time, and I knew those guys pitted one lap before me. I stretched it out as much as I could, and I knew it was going to be close. And I was just right from that last fuel run, I was clutching and saving and just staying right behind in the draft. I think the 59, he pitted with me, but I don't know what happened, But
He topped off
hey,
with you.
Yeah, I wasn't going to be able to make it.
Oh,
Well,
I was
he's one of
clutching
the
and
best
saving.
I've ever seen at doing that, and you
I couldn't do it. but
wipe,
yeah.
you wipe these guys clean,
It was-
man. I mean,
Well, yeah, it's true. If there's
Oh.
a splash to go, I was gonna go for it. Man, we did it. Friday night win. I finally got Friday night.
Hell
win.
yeah, man.
All right.
That's awesome,
FSP,
dude.
I just
Yeah.
gotta give a shout out to
Yeah.
my teammates, Synergy Motorsports, and my beautiful girlfriend Christy. She's downstairs waiting for me to finish up. We're gonna
Yeah.
party tonight. And
Hey,
all
the
my
one time
fans
the
that
JMJ
come
fan
in-
club doesn't show up.
That's awesome.
all my fans that come in, all you guys at FSB,
Heck
I
yeah.
love racing against you guys and watching the broadcast. I have a great time here. FSB's the best. Thank you so much.
Hell yeah, great job there, man. This
You're
guy
a
is
real-
on fire this
you're
season.
a
Let me tell
real
you.
pro, dude, on and off the track, and you get it, man. I mean, you get what it's all about. And by the way, you got skills, and you just whooped some badass dudes there, man. So
I appreciate it a lot.
Well,
Thank you
props,
for all
dude.
the nice things that you
Heck
say
yeah.
about me, and I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, he's not only running second here in the Winston Cup Series, still within mathematical chance next Friday. But man, I still got to hold him off for another race in the Truck Series. There, he's sitting P2 as
yeah,
well,
good luck with
heading
that,
into
bro.
IRP. And yeah, Jay's having a great season. Second in the road rage as well, behind Doug. Only 11 points back at Doug. That's an accomplishment.
Wow.
That's
Oh,
a
you kidding
freaking
me,
ace
man?
right there.
You know, I battled that dude. He badass.
And I tell you what, you also owe Dave Ellens a beer, because if he didn't catch that pack and go around your outside and bridge the gap, you would not have been in the pack and in a position to pull that fuel savings off there. You were very close to losing that draft.
Yes, I was. And I latched onto him and just was hoping to grab up on that. But yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Well, awesome job, guys.
Let's not forget the 29th now.
Well, Jeff, man, dude, man, this is your
this is wheelhouse, man.
This is your wheelhouse. Yeah. This is your friggin' stage
Like he's
right
passing
here.
people without help.
Here
Where
comes
the hell did you come
29,
from?
man.
I was hungry, licking my chops. Good run tonight, a lot of fun. Teammates pushed me there at the end, and was a little better than them on the pit stop. So the last stop, I had my pit crew guy made a sandwich. So
they was eating ice cream.
Yeah.
No, but great job by Jason. Good call. I thought we had the field covered, but surprise. And one more quick note too. I want to give a shout out to Bob and his family too. He raced the other night. It was good to see him back, and want to let him know he's still in our thoughts.
Absolutely, yeah. We love Bob. We were glad to see him back this week.
Shout out to my mom, so I don't forget. If my brother's watching, shout out.
Yeah, and I didn't see her chatting tonight either. You'll see when you go back to watch the replay. There was a power blip in the middle of it too, right? So right about halfway.
Yeah, but at least the server didn't crash. So.
Server didn't crash. I got the broadcast back up.
Beer break, bathroom break, no problem. Yeah.
There's a little missing time in the broadcast, but we got all the important stuff covered there, including apparently the first Friday night win for Jam and Jay. Love that. Love first time winners. Talladega's great for that.
It is so hard to win at this level in this league on Friday nights. Wow.
All right, so we'll wrap this one up with thank again our top four here joining us, the entire checker flag contingent there, minus DJ.
Just quickly, so Slim, got to show up next week, right?
Oh, I'll be here.
You gotta click drive. That's pretty much, you gotta take the green flag, and I think you'll have this one in hand.
Dude, there's nobody I love more than this guy. And he could have like 20 of these right now, but I'm going to be rooting for you to get your second.
Yeah, FSB's crew chief.
Number 2. Race too at Homestead 2013.
Yeah, it ain't going to be easy.
Good race.
Give it everything I got.
Jason,
Jay's going to do the same.
You better bring a bigger tank.
Thanks, guys.
But, just Slim Jim is the man. Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Hell yeah. All right, guys. Again, thanks everybody for joining us. Again, Ryan Johnson, your series admin and fourth place finisher tonight, behind Slim Jim, your points leader, and guy who needs to take the green flag next week for number 2. Super Speedway ace there, Jeff Hale, finishing P2. Had the strategy, but man, the fuel saving play of the year, Jason Dulfer. Congratulations again on the win and a great season all around. We're gonna wrap this one up. Yeah, we're gonna wrap this one up next week. Next week from Homestead, and then we'll take a nice little break and come back for the fall season. I thank all you guys joining us out there in YouTube land, sticking with me through my technical difficulties, and that chat was buzzing tonight. That's what's called engagement in YouTube land. So hopefully that gets the algorithm a little kick in the pants, get the word out there.
Thank you
that
for all the fans that
we're going.
Last week I had a few F-bombs, because
I
didn't know I was live.
You didn't know we were live at 7:40 or 9:40 like we always are. Yeah.
Well, you know what, dude, man, I'm a busy guy,
I'm a
but
fan.
I apologize for that.
Come on.
As soon as this goes off, we're gonna have some F-bombs, I'm sure.
Heck yeah. Thanks again, series sponsor Bill Farmer Farm Bros Contract, putting up the hardware these guys have been racing for all season. And thanks, of course, Sam Young, league owner, promoter, keeping NASCAR 2003 and this league going in 2022. And we'll be back
Thank you to
next
you
week.
guys. Thank you
Yeah.
to you guys.
It's a
Thanks,
it's a
Mill.
blast, man. We hang out and
It's so
watch you
fun.
guys, stress out over all the races.
You guys are amazing.
Thanks everybody for all you do all season long, and we will catch you one more time next week. White flag in the air at Homestead. But until then, I've been your host, Sean Reap, saying good night for FSB Racing Live.
Woo!